My name is Taylor Nichols, and this is my college car, part 2.
Tan. Everything is tan. It's always tan. Hello, Internet, and welcome to another episode of College Cars. Before we begin to discuss this G35, let's have a moment of silence for Taylor's Cherokee that was featured in episode 4 of College Cars. Okay, now on to Taylor's new car. This is a 2004 Infiniti G35 Coupe. As with all G35s, it features Nissan's ever-present VQ35DE 3.5-liter V6. The 2004 G35 Coupe had 280 horsepower and 270 pound-feet of torque, compared to 260 of each in the sedan. This G35 has a 5-speed automatic transmission that you can shift manually, if you so choose. The G35 handles well, which surprised me until I realized that it's really just a Nissan Skyline, and it's built on the same platform as the 350Z. The steering has good weight to it, and the brake pedal bites immediately. So much so that I almost threw myself into the steering wheel the first time I needed to stop. Combine that with a roughly 6-second 0 to 60 time, and you have a respectable performance car. Especially considering the fact that it's 13 years old. To top it off, the G35 Coupe weighs in at about 3,400 pounds. Not bad for a car that rides like you would expect an Infiniti to. Well, that's really what the G35 is. A 350Z with a more plush interior and a better ride. When the G35 debuted in 2003, it was named Motor Trend's Car of the Year and was nominated for North American Car of the Year. It didn't stop there, also being named one of Car and Driver's 10 Best in 2003 and 2004. Despite winning these awards, the G35 was the black sheep of the Skyline family when it came out. It didn't offer a straight 6. No turbos. The GTR went into hibernation for half a decade. Vehicles with fan bases as radical as the Skyline don't normally handle changes well. The YJ Jeep Wrangler is another great example of this. Today, the Skyline is basically Japan's version of the Infiniti brand. This can be attributed to Nissan's CEO, Carlos... I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name. Anyway, it was Carlos's decision to move the Skyline into the luxury market, and it remains there today. The first similar transformations that come to my mind, and that's because I'm into classic American cars, are the Mercury Cougar and Ford Thunderbird. Both were relatively high-performance cars at their inception, but both had morphed into personal luxury land yachts by the mid-70s. The Infiniti Q60 is out now, but it seems to prioritize luxury over performance. I'm not sure though, and the thing looks great, so I'd love to take one for a spin. All of that aside, Taylor's dream car is a late 60s Toyota FJ40 with a wide exterior and upgraded interior. A lot more like his Cherokee than his G35. In fact, pretty much the only things an FJ40 and G35 have in common are the number of cylinders and the country of origin. So, what can you take away from this? Here you go. The G35 is a more luxurious version of a 350Z. The name comes from the displacement of the engine. And it marked the shift in the Skyline from an import fanatic's dream to a businessman's promotion gift to himself. Also, my GoPro messed up while recording this episode, so I had to finagle the shots I did have. Thanks for watching.